Good afternoon, everyone out there in television land. I have not addressed the press in quite a while, so I wanted to update Giant fans all around the world as to what is happening in Big Blue Country. Now, first of all, that is not a political reference, okay? The Giants are also known as Big Blue because we have blue in our uniform. Big Blue Country is not a reference to Democratic states that tend to vote blue. This is not about politics. I am not taking sides. Anyone who's got a problem with that can go fuck themselves in their dirty necks sideways. So can we please not have a fucking argument about that for a change? For those of you who know me, I don't need to explain who I am. For those of you who do not know me, I am the exalted Grand Poobah of football operation for the New York Football Giants. I was given this job by Wellington Mara in 1972. It is a job for life, or until I decide to resign or retire. I cannot be fired. I do not make the final decisions, but I do have unlimited access to advise the head coach and the GM. But they do not have to listen to me. So I am both very important and incredibly meaningless at the same time. Okay, also, I need to make it clear that the press is not actually here in the press room because of the social distance rules and the quarantines currently in place. You can only have so many humans in one room right now. Now, I don't actually consider the press to be human. I mean, they're more like little chimps who learned how to write with a fucking crayon. But that being said, the press is not here, so I will not be taking questions because who's going to ask questions if nobody is here? You? You, Lieutenant Weinberg? Okay, let's talk. As many of you know, the NFL plans to start the 2020 season on time. The intention is to play a 16-game schedule like normal. However, we may not play a 16-game schedule. I hope that made things crystal clear. We were very happy with the draft this year, and we even got high marks for our picks from the experts, which makes me very happy. However, Mel Kiper also gave us a good grade, and that helmet-headed hair hump is an idiot, so I am now questioning every pick we made. That said, we took two very well-regarded offensive linemen, which we needed badly. The kid from Georgia at number 4, Andrew Thomas, might be the best O-lineman in the draft. Pert could be a hidden gem, and the kid from Oregon might make a terrific construction crew worker one day. We also took a safety and 2 cornerbacks and then spent the rest of our draft picks on linebackers. There are a good crop of linebackers in this year's draft, and they're all a good size too. They reminded me of my aunts, except none of the guys drafted have mustaches. I'd like to move on to injuries now because we are having virtual workouts at this time. We do have some virtual injuries that we are virtually rehabilitating. But we expect everyone to be fully healed and ready to participate when practice begins. Football players are basically men the size of refrigerators running at incredibly fast speeds into each other with minimal protection. We know injuries will happen. I like to think of a football game as a demolition derby with the handsome junk car playing quarterback. In any event, here is our injury report at the current time. Mel Hine has been living in Arizona, so the heat and sun over-ripened his grape sack, and now his testicles are the size of raisins. We have him on an aggressive hydration therapy to get his balls back to regular size. You can't play football without a pair of man nuts. You know what I mean. Sam Huff has an extreme case of meat shaft rash from couch bombing. Apparently, he has a very attractive sofa, so we've replaced it with an ugly chair. Frank Giffen, sensitive nipples with oversized areolas. Now, the male trainers are enjoying working on that one. Y.A. Tittle, hard to explain, but when his balls clang together, lightning shoots out of his ass, so we are keeping an eye on this one. Andy Robustelli has a cock migraine. At first, we thought it was a toothache, but he reminded us he had all his teeth pulled from his meat snake. Arnold Weinmeister ruptured his bearded clam hammer. Charlie Connolly, he was burping the worm in the mole hole and aggravated his lower back. Tuffy Lehmans has an enlarged meat whistle from cattle prodding the oyster ditch with his lap rocket. Again, we expect all of these guys to make a full recovery and be with us the minute practice begins. Okay, that's about it. I am hopeful that I can do this every week or so to keep you all informed as to what's happening with the NFL and the New York Giants. Usually, we would provide food next door for you all, but since you're all at home, go open your own refrigerators, you cheap, fat, chubby, fingered fucks. Good day, and let's go Big Blue. Thank you.